At the end of 2022, Jagex looked to the community for skill pitches. One of the leading skill ideas was sailing. It was getting a lot of attention with people, even going so far as to make RuneLite plugins to emulate sailing. I was on Reddit throwing a few skill ideas of my own, because sailing did not sound interesting to me. I don't know if you guys remember, but the early sailing pitches were pretty bad. Either your character transformed into a boat itself, or you strictly navigated the sea with a menu, or the seas were instanced. I hated all of it, and I really didn't want sailing in the game. And then Jagex narrowed it down to 3 skills: sailing, shamanism, or taming. Most people wrote off taming, so it was realistically between shamanism or sailing. I thought the overall reaction to shamanism was pretty positive, and that's where my vote went. And I really thought it would win. But then sailing won. Barely. And I was worried about OSRS's first skill. But then the blogs started coming out, and the sea wasn't instanced. Your character doesn't transform into a boat, and you can move around on the boat and the sea at the same time. I became a bit cautiously optimistic. And now the alpha is here, and I'm excited to give it a chance. I feel this way every leagues as well, but I hope at some point the game just remembers what our character looks like in new game modes and maybe gives us an optional option to change them, but I'm just going through the character selection screen every time I play. It looks like you get a side panel to kind of control your speed. You can right-click the sail to unset it and stop yourself, but this side panel is going to be a lot easier to use. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about side panels for moving, but if I have to adjust my speed, I guess it kind of makes sense. Just feels a little bit clunky and maybe could be done better. Give this a go. I think this salvaging hook is supposed to be like the AFK way to train, based off what I was seeing in the blogs. But for the quest, I think these guys are just gonna screw me out of my findings. Those jerks. I am kind of loving this bank crab dude. He looks super cool. I think one of the coolest rewards from sailing is just going to be able to explore all of these new islands, because they can even put caves on them with sailing requirements. So sailing should be able to have some cool resources locked behind it without like invalidating everything else. I don't know what's in this cave, but probably nothing, because it's a low level cave where you start this quest. Yeah, just spiders and some mining. Oh, the skill level thing. I like the sailing icon and the total level. I will have to get used to that new total level section. The way you customize your ship feels super, just like, it feels good. Like this area, you're actually going to things and you pick what you want and you can build it. And these smaller ships obviously only get 1 space for this one. The other ship has like 3 spaces, but this feels like a good way to do it. It feels part of the game world. I like the shipbuilding part. As somebody that loves things like the collection log and combat achievements, because I like marking off tasks, this sea charting, the captain's log, is very exciting to me. I got my bigger boat to modify. Looks like we can also modify like the hull and the sail, which probably just makes it stronger or something. I saw I had an HP bar, and hopefully it makes me faster as well, because I feel really slow right now. I know there's the wind boost, but I'm hoping there's a lot more progression on speeding things up. I also hope I can change the color of things just for more customization, because right now everyone's just got this red trim sailing around. The ocean size feels really good. Not too big or too small, but I am a little bit concerned once you get the bigger, better boats that you won't even be able to access a lot of the seas. Like, I can't imagine the boat being much bigger and going through something like this. Also, all of these one-time experience rewards for like charting and looking through your spyglass, this is really cool, and I hope it helps speed up those early levels so you can get to some of the more mid-game, end-game sailing stuff quicker. If you showed RuneScape players this just like a year or 2 ago, nobody would believe you. Sailing was such a meme. It's kind of jittery moving around edges, but I do like that your boat's not constantly getting stuck. It kind of slides around. It also kind of feels like it's not fully based on the tile system. I think we might be going like half tiles for some of this. This is just really cool seeing all the boats and them disappearing so it doesn't get too crowded if people are overlapping. Kind of makes sense. I wish there was an opacity slider though, instead of just popping in and out of existence. Like if you got close to somebody, they would slowly disappear instead of suddenly. I think that would look pretty nice. I just don't know if it's technically possible. Of all the training methods so far, these port tasks where you get the crate and then put it on your boat and then just sail somewhere, this is probably my least favorite. It's kind of in between AFK and something high active like the Barracuda trials, but it just, I don't know, it feels weird, like I'm just moving around from place to place. This already 100% feels like a skill though, not a minigame like I see a lot of people say. There's obvious progression between port tasks, Barracuda trials, salvaging, and boat improvements, which I feel like a minigame doesn't really have. And yes, it's about as exciting as any other skill, which means yes, a lot of it is boring. But number go up is always good in my head. Is that a narwhal? That is a oh wait, a monodon? I don't know what a monodon is. That's a narwhal, who are we kidding? Quasi-monodons. The combat is sadly disabled for the alpha, which seems like kind of a basic thing that we should have access to. I know it's an alpha and there's a lot missing, but they want to have sailing out this year and we don't have basic combat. Kind of makes me think that we won't get sailing this year. The salvaging is a really nice AFK. You don't get to just stay in one spot forever. You kind of go to the boat that's lifted up to where you can see the crow's nest. Yeah, this one just went down, so I can't salvage it. So I gotta redo the navigation. Yeah, you just kind of have to chase them down. Going in and out of navigation is kind of annoying for me right now. Here's what I mean about navigation is a little bit annoying. There's this spot where I can do the current thing, where I can track the current, so I place down my duck. And now I need to follow my duck. So I was just navigating, I click to follow my duck. But wait, I'm not navigating anymore because any action stops the navigation. So I try to click the navigation, I accidentally click the anchor because they're right next to each other. Now I have to raise the anchor, which, you know, I have to stop navigating because I also misclicked that right after. Now I navigate the helm and I try to find my duck, but by this time the duck is long gone, so I have to get myself another duck. It's just, I wish I could just click on the water and my guy would auto start navigating the helm, because anything else will auto stop you navigating the helm, so I wish once I started clicking on the water I would do the helm again. This is my big gripe with sailing movement as it is now. Back to Shipwreck salvaging though, this seems like the most relaxing way to train your sailing. You just always go up to the boat that's raised, which means you have to navigate the helm again and get over there. But once you get to the one that's raised, it's super AFK. Once you get to the spot, you just run over to your salvaging hook and lower it, and now you're completely AFK. This is like more AFK than Redwood's type of AFK. Once your inventory fills up, you can go over to the cargo hold. This basic cargo hold can only hold 20, so I can't put any more in it, but I can still fill up my inventory. And then at a dock, you can clean these things for types of wood, valuables, clues. It's a pretty nice, it might be a decent moneymaker early on even. But I'm just going to drop it because I mostly care about experience for the sailing alpha. And there is level 30, which is the highest sailing level you can get on the alpha. Took me about 2.5, maybe 3 hours, so the skill's pretty nice to train. When Husky was talking about it, I think he said he didn't really want to give a number, but he threw out 100,000 experience an hour, so probably a bit faster than skills like agility, but still to get level 99, it's going to take like 200 hours probably. I'm not doing good at all on these Barracuda trials, but they seem like they're going to be fun. I don't know. This is the Hollowed Sepulchre of the Sea. The movement is a lot different than I'm used to though, so it's gonna take some getting used to. But I'm excited. You know, I think it's just more levers for the J-mods to play with to give us content and rewards and keep us playing RuneScape for another 20 years. Okay, yeah, I'm about to fail this swordfish trial again. It's kind of weird. Sometimes I'll be far away from a cloud, but I get damaged by it. And sometimes I'll be really close to some of the lost supplies, but I don't pick them up. So the hitboxes are weird. I don't know exactly where things are. Like I felt like that lightning maybe should have hit me because I don't know. This is one of those things I think will be even a lot more fun once we get higher level boats that are hopefully faster than this, because the whirlpools are nice, they give a nice little speed boost, but I would like something really challenging that goes really fast. I'm probably just going to get the swordfish trial as it stands on the alpha and leave, because it's fun, but I don't want to go for the shark one or something at this stage. I would like more of these whirlpools just scattered around the sea to kind of speed it up, because some of the islands are really far out and I'm just moving at a snail's pace, it feels like. And I think right now we are sailing past Menifos. It is no longer a black square on the map, though this is just a placeholder I think they've said, so all these buildings and pyramids are subject to change when Menifos actually releases, but it is nice to not have just a black square anymore. I think we can take the detached camera, kind of go out. No, but it's not loading further than that. Should be cool though, at least, you know, new content is coming. There are a few new islands, but I'm not sure we can dock on them yet. These mooring points though, I think, oh, I guess we can dock at them. Set foot on Dognose Island. Huh, there's a few of these little islands. Maybe I'll go check them out. Got a magic tree, got some wagtails. So I guess all those sailing locked Ironmen we're about to see on YouTube will have access to some cool stuff still. There's this giant conch island, and it looks like we have another patch for calquat trees. So that's cool. We can finally get a second one. Those are good experience, so that'll be nice for low-level Ironmen if that stays. Let's see if we can dock here, though. I came over to the dock. Took me forever to get here. Disembark. No, it looks like we cannot dock during the sailing alpha. That's unfortunate, but it makes sense. I did see some balsa trees there, so it looks like a new type of wood, which is pretty cool. And the minimap just calls everything rare trees right now. The Great Conch. This island is really, really big, and I'm excited for it. I kind of think this might be where those Tortuga people were. I don't know. Jagex was showing off some turtle people early on for sailing. I found this lighthouse island that looks kind of cool. There's some sunken boats and all this treasure around it, but I can't click on any of it yet. Maybe in the actual game there will be quests here or something. The Last Light. Water pump. Are there Dagonoths underneath here? Oh, a little bit glitchy, those papers on the crate. Not really anything I can interact with. There's a saw over here. So that's something, I guess. Wonder if there's any NPCs upstairs. A spider that I can't kill. And the top floor. Oh. Did pirates come and kill somebody? This is kind of messed up. A dude is chained to the wall. I can't examine him yet, but that's going to be a... Whoa. A little bit glitchy up here. Oh my gosh. What is this table? It's like pliers, a hammer, a saw, and... Did they torture this man? At the lighthouse? This is kind of disturbing up here. We can't even set the bird free. He's just gonna starve to death or something. Man, I gotta leave this island. Oh shoot, a new AFK training spot. Nobody better crash me way the heck out here. Why am I punching? I should be kicking. I'm punching, but it's on kick. I don't know what's going on. Why am I punching? Oh, there's a hole I can go down over here. This is exciting. Oh, look at that. They pre-tied a rope, so I don't need one. Oh, red dragons. Oh, it's multi-combat down here, too. I have 7 HP. Okay, I can't pull up a map. It's unfortunate. Stay away from those dragons, though. Oh, there's baby black dragons here as well. And fire giants? Is this supposed to be like a Slayer cave? It's all multi-combat. But it's way, way out here. I wonder if we're going to have teleports to like islands we've sailed to, because if you wanted to do Slayer, this would take way too long to get to. Oh, it looks like this cave goes deeper. Should I just risk it? Should I just run past him? Oh, there's rune rocks there too. That means bots are going to come here. I wonder if I could lure a dragon over to the rune rocks and kill some bots. Okay, I think we have to do it. There's no safe way around them, so we just gotta pray. I'm probably gonna die though. Okay, a 0. He didn't hit me. I'm safe. Okay, that dude is aggroed down there, so I just gotta get past this other guy. No real reason to run to the rocks, but there are hellhounds over there. So this is looking like some sort of Slayer cave. Okay. Just gotta get lucky. Oh, okay. He didn't even hit me. Too good. What was that? Was that a lesser demon? Yeah. Lesser demons that way. Oh man, this is gonna make Konar even worse. She's gonna say kill 500 lesser demons on the island of who knows where the hell it is. And we're walking. I think there was a way to convert my save over, which I probably should have done for 99 agility. We got Necreals. Another multi-combat Necreal place. That might be decent then. I wonder if I could cannon and ice barrage at the same time. Dust Devils over here. There's not a lot though, so maybe I can't do Ice Barrage too well. Skeleton Mage. Been a while since I've seen one of those. And more Black Demons. These guys look really beefy. Nothing to do with any of these chests, it looks like. Some satanic ritual on the ground. Actually want to look this guy up. This looks like a pretty good Dust Devil spot. Since it's multi-combat, you could just chill here with a Venator bow, not have any worries. More fire giants over here. Here's a fishing spot. It's probably lava eels. I don't know. I'm liking it. This looks like a good dungeon. And I think this is going to be the last small island I haven't checked off, at least in the alpha area. There's a lot outside, but everything's kind of blocked off. Lots of skeletons. What did we get? Set foot on the Isle of Bones. Looks like there's some green acid. Gotta hide behind this tree so I don't die. No dungeons for me. Let's see. It looks like I did all the new tales. Yeah, so that was the last island we can find. I don't know if I'll finish everything else up. I kind of feel like I explored everything there is to offer. And yeah, there's nothing on this island. So, can I safely get off though? I have 4 HP. I don't think the skeleton can hit that, so I should be fine. Oh, he had a 3, but yeah, we're fine. Oh, I died on my boat. Oh, it just kicked me out of the game. Okay. The alpha said, we don't know what to do, goodbye. It's still logged on. Maybe if I world hop. Come on, what happened? Enter a code again. Oh. Okay, I kept all my ship stuff, it looks like, but... Oh, my grave is way down there. Oh, so far away. Alright, we got my grave. It looks like I lost everything in my cargo hold, but I did get the salvaging supplies I had in my inventory, so we're going to use the salvaging station, clean it, see if I get anything good. Some GP? Oh, like 2,000 GP. Might be good early game money. Larch logs. What is a larch log? I guess that's one of the new trees. I couldn't see anything in the sailing guide. I wonder if there's anything in the construction guide. Oh, there's a boat section. Does it go past level 30? Oh, larch hull, keels. Mahogany stuff is low levels. So I guess like teak and mahogany planks will be useful at low levels if you want to stack those up. Shazy and pines. So that's probably going to be a new tree type. Cedar. That's new. Rosewood. Oh, that's going to be kind of cool. And then a dragon keel at level 87 is the highest construction thing. Overall, I think sailing fits into old school RuneScape very well. I'm not in love with the side panel. It feels very unintuitive between moving the boat and changing your speed. You have an arrow for your boat, so maybe you could click multiple times in a certain direction to change your speed. I'm not sure. I'm not a game developer, I just don't really like the side panel. I also really wish when you click the water, your character would automatically start moving. Too many things take you out of the navigating mode. It would be really nice to easily get back into the navigating mode. And the sea feels pretty filled out, but there are a couple of areas that feel empty. Some extra scenery would be nice, but I think a lot of the appearance of sailing will get enhanced with the upcoming HD mode. The water shaders they showed off are going to completely change how all of the water looks. I understand that this is an alpha and very early, but we also don't have super basic things like ship combat after years of development. I hope sailing is out this year, but I do have my doubts. I'm excited to try the future betas, but as it stands right now, Jagex is doing a good job at the first new skill in old school RuneScape. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it though. Please let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day.